can't talk. So my book was PopCo by Scarlett Thomas, and I titled the Game of Life. So the book is very confusing. Let me just start off with that. A quick background is it's told from the point of view of Alice Butler, and it kind of like switches from her childhood, because her childhood was really confusing. Her mom ended up dying, and then her grandpa solved this like treasure map math code thing, and then he didn't want the treasure, he just did it because he wanted to prove he could, and then he like made the code into a necklace and he gave it to Alice, but then her father, Alice's father, was like, I want the treasure, so then he left his daughter to go look for the treasure, and we never hear from the dad again, like he doesn't come back, but then it just goes back and forth from her living with her grandparents as a child and then to her current life as working for PopCo, which is a giant toy company. And we kind of, over the course of the book, we learned that the toy company is very it's kind of like an evil company, and it exploits its customers to buy what they don't really need. So towards the end of the book, she actually, I guess this is a spoiler, but nobody else really cares about it, but it's okay. She actually does break the code in the end, and she gives all the money away because the treasure was buried underneath the bird sanctuary, and she just gave the money to a bird sanctuary. It was a bunch of stuff that didn't make sense, but so then she ends up quitting her job at PopCo because she realizes how it's just like a really messed up company, and she joins NoCo, which is the like rebellion against PopCo, and they're trying to like take down all the evil corporations. I don't know. It wasn't a good book. Okay, it really wasn't. So I guess the point I want to make is how much like media and advertising can affect us, like in our lives altogether. So especially when we're younger, we don't really realize it as much, but like propagation and advertising really sticks with us. And like if you don't have what's cool, especially like in school, like currently Kendra Scott earrings, like I'm just saying, junior, senior T, at least 1 in 3 girls had a pair of Kendra Scott earrings on.
True.
So it's just like, yeah, or like the Razr cell phones, like I know those.
Yes.
That's what people wanted. But I mean, I just feel like this book made me more aware of that, because we spend a lot of money on things that that are supposed to like make us look better or make us feel better or do better in school and everything like that. But we don't really need these things because overall we're good enough as we are. You know, we don't. The only person who you need to make yourself better is yourself before you can go out and try and help other people. You just need to make sure you're good with yourself. So again, I just wanted to stress how it sticks with us because everyone knows the Stanley Steamer song. Like, come on, or Down with Clean, or Education Connected. Case in point. So the book made a really weird point towards the end. Stick with me here. So Hitler tried to impose his like perfect world on us, and we did resist that. But his ideas were brilliant for the time. You know, he wanted to give everyone this perfect world where their individual identity was special, and he wanted to make them like belong to something. So, you know, Disney does kind of the same thing. You know, they have all the marketing techniques to make us like. I'm not like comparing the two completely, but you give Hitler a 21st century like marketing team, and you don't really know like if he would have been able to sell Nazism to everyone. Like, it's kind of scary. It really freaks me out. I had to stop reading for a little bit, but I don't know. That just really freaks me out. And again, it shows the power that like the media and marketing can have over us, and especially as like kids or like as teenagers, those opinions and like mindsets that we develop will stick with us for a long time. And would I include it in the curriculum? Not really. No. It had like a lot of stuff that made 0 sense, and it was pretty boring. But I don't know, taught me to be more aware of my surroundings, I guess. So that was good. Yeah.